And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Talladega Superspeedway. And this is the Ole Miss 199 for the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series of the Iron Thunder Racing League. Cars out on the speedway right now for their lap of record. And we are watching the Athens Screen Printing Chevrolet Camaro of Bailey Curry, who has already won in our chase of 16. He has punched himself over into the round of 8, which at the conclusion of tonight, the top 8 drivers will advance to the Elite 8. Billy Curry will be one of the first cars to lay down a lap along with Brian Workman and the 5 of Matt Klusterhuis. A little under the weather, I do apologize, but we'll try to make it through this together. As the 05 of Bailey Curry will exit turn number 4 here. Right down on that yellow line, trying to get as much speed out of that machine as he can. He'll hug the yellow line through the tri-oval here. Right down on that painted line. He'll keep the left front of that race car across the stripe here. Shut her down. Bailey Curry momentarily to the top. Brian Workman will best him with a 53. Now Matt Quick goes to the top of the board. 35 of Sawyer Ott working his way out of turn number 4. Sawyer Ott will go P2. 53.910. Matt Quick on top of the board. No surprise there with a 53.901. 53.901 for Matt Quick. '91 of Jackson Allen out on the speedway. Carrying those military police colors again this week on the side of that Chevrolet. As he works his way into turn number 3, Matt Quick, Sawyer Ott, Christopher Gale, Brendan Klusterhuis, and Storm Patterson, the top 5. Dave Matson just posted his 6th best time, a 53.926. 91 of Allen, he'll cross the line here. See how quick he goes. To the top of the board, Raymond Rittenauer getting ready to cross the start-finish line as well. Jackson Allen goes to the top of the board, 53.897. Raymond Rittenauer now on his lap of record. One time lap here. Rittenauer known for his super speedway strength. The Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare, Fanatec, Doge, Chevrolet Camaro works his way now through the tri-oval out of turn number 4. Start finish line all the way at the exit of the tri-oval. Raymond Rittenauer across the line, and he will go to the top of the board. 53.848. 53.848 for Raymond Rittenauer. That'll wrap up qualifying here tonight. 80 degrees on the track temperature. Take a look at the weather here at Talladega Superspeedway. Track temperature 111 degrees Fahrenheit. An 8-mile-per-hour wind out of the northwest. Clear skies. Blanking here. Starting on row number 1, your pole sitter, Pennsylvania native Lucky Dog's Doggy Daycare Machine, the 87 of Raymond Rittenauer. Who is outside in the 91, Action Jackson Allen. West Virginia drivers carrying the military police colors. On road number 2, we'll find the 89 of Matt Quick on the inside to the outside of Macomb, Mississippi. The Athens screen printing, Iron Thunder Racing Network, Iron Thunder Racing League of Sawyer Ott. In row number 4, row number 3, already getting ahead of myself here. In row number 3, we will find the 84 of Christopher Gale on the inside, and to the outside, Canadian driver, the 25 of Brendan Klusterhuis, the Iron Thunder Racing Network All Gas TV Chevrolet Camaro. Row number 4, Snowman Studios 63 of Storm Patterson. To his outside, the Monster Energy Chevrolet of Kelvin Mosier. Row number 5, we'll find to the inside the 88 of Josh Ball in the Hellman Chevrolet. To his outside, we'll find the 78 of Patrick Langley in the Minn Kota Kyle Weatherman Racing Ford Mustang GT. Row number 6, we'll find a 27 V Power Shell Ford Mustang of Manning Gregory. To his outside will be the 29 of Elaine Hughes in the Aero Fab Motorsports machine. Row number 7, the 74 of Brian Workman in the Haviline Ford Mustang. To his outside, Texas native, the Athens screen printing Chevrolet Camaro, the 05 of Bailey Curry. Row number 8, another Texas native, the 66 of John Garrett in the Fort Worth screen printing Chevrolet. To his outside will be the 24, David Jedlicka, the Iron Thunder Racing League Sinclair Ally Bank Ford, Chevrolet Camaro. Row number 9 will be the 5 of Brendan Klusterhuis and Tresnot to the outside. Row 10, Adam Schrone, Roger Debold in the 38. Row 11, Matt Cherry, Alex Bottom. That'll make up our 22 car grid. Oh. Green flag. 87 Raymond Rittenauer, 91 Jackson Allen going to lead the field now down into turn number 1 here as the Ole Miss 199 from Talladega Superspeedway is green. Already seeing some deformation of that second lane. Superspeedways in the past this season, that second lane has been a challenge. Will it continue tonight, or will we see the resurgence of that top lane? Right now, two guys you don't want to see together on the Superspeedway are nose to tail. The 87 and 89 of Rittenauer and Quick. 84 Christopher Gale tucked in close now behind, third in line on the bottom. We get ready to put lap 1 on the board here. Lap 1 officially scored. Your leader, 87 of Raymond Rittenauer. .74 laps ago, 63 of Storm Patterson pulling out of line. He is electing to go to the back of this field. To ride it out is the 91 of Jackson Allen. Will go to the lead off the nose of Sawyer Ott from that second lane. Third lane trying to form up there with the 88 of Josh Ball. Might be just a tidbit early with 73 laps to go here for a third lane to break out. We're already seeing that second lane be more competitive than we have in the past. Sawyer Ott with a big push from that 25 of Klusterhuis. No contact, 88, 25. 88 will save it and avoid contact. Christopher Gale says, no sir, I'm out of here. I'll go to the back and ride this one out. Four laps now on the board. 91 Jackson Allen leading the field. Sawyer Ott in that second lane with help from the 25 of Klusterhuis, trying to regain some momentum on that top side after a bobble from the 88 and the 25 machine. The 5 of Bailey Curry has made his way up there inside the top 5. Oh, more contact between 88 and 25. 45 will have to go to the outside lane. Now, 88 is going to be in no man's land. Stuck in the sucker hole. He'll have a helper in the 38. Roger Diebold. 3 lanes early here. Josh Ball leading that second lane. Rittenauer and Quick pulling out of lane along with the 78 of Patrick Langley. They're going to the back. New faces up front. 88 of Josh Ball, 84 Christopher Gale lead the field down the back straight away. Big surge from the top. 63 of Storm Patterson, 84 Christopher Gale will both deposit himself down on that first lane. They give Christopher Gale the lead. Storm Patterson just about 4 laps ago decided to go to the back. Now he's up front battling for the lead. Up to the second lane in front of the 35. Just barely enough room for him to make it through. Big push from Sawyer Ott. Has that 63 clear of Christopher Gale. Now 2 cars tandeming on the top side. The 48 and the 05 showing some muscle on the outside. Have near pulled even with their leaders as they work halfway down the back straightaway here. Coming up on 8 laps to be put up on the board. 8 laps going up on the board this time by 68 circuits remaining. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be right back here with the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series of the Iron Thunder Racing League as we host annual Ryan Sadusky Memorial coming at you here from Talladega Superspeedway. Always pleasure when we get to honor Ryan Sadusky, former iRacer and son of Donald Sadusky, who ran the number 25 in his iRacing career and was a force to be reckoned with, especially right here at Talladega Superspeedway. So we'll get a great opportunity to honor Ryan tomorrow night, so be sure to join us same time, same place. Bailey Curry and Matt Cherry still hanging on to that third lane. Lap 10 about to go on the board here. 10 laps down. A little bit of right rear damage on that 25 after early contact with the 88 machine. Still 3 wide, 3 rows deep. Here, make it 4 rows deep. Three wide now, 3 rows deep behind your leader as lap 11 goes on the board here. So you're not going to get the credit with leading that lap. He has led 3 laps so far here in the early stages. He will deposit himself. Now the 63 and 84 decide to fall back again. Continue to run 3 wide here at the head of this field. Now led by Roger Debold on that top side. Contact with Manning Gregory in the 84. That middle lane fizzling away a little bit now. Kelvin Mosier will jump up in front of the 25 of Klusterhuis, and the 63 of Patterson will look to come help. And Sawyer Ott continues to lead on the bottom. 38 of Roger Debold on that top side. All about Bailey Curry and the 48 of Matt Cherry as they ride nose to tail in the third lane. Back a few laps ago with the 84. See what happened. He dropped back here on the back straightaway. Oh, hard contact with 66. exactly what happened there. Back to the front with the 91 of Allen leading. He'll jump up to the top side. Allen leading there. .62 going up on the board here this time by Cherry. Still got a third lane partner this time, Roger Debo. They'll pull even with the leaders down the back straightaway into turn number 3 here. Jackson Allen back down in front of the 35. 6 of Alex Bottom leading that second lane. 38 of Roger Diebold. High, wide, and handsome leading the third lane. Tight quarters there in the middle, the 05 and 25. Oh, you're not. Slips out to the outside. And you have Josh Ball right in tow. Here comes the 05 and the 25 of Bailey Curry. And Brendan Kluster. Roger Debo to jump down behind the 91. Some help here. But after losing 3 spots. Ball and Curry. Curry goes back to the outside. We'll back up to the front bumper of the 25 machine. Oh, Matt Cherry. Get off over there. Don't lose some momentum in that second lane. Through a Mosier. Dude leader out of turn number 2, the 05 of Bailey Curry. 2 Athens screen printing machines lead the field here at Talladega. 25 up Kloosterhoos to the front of the field now. Down the back straightaway with 56 laps to go. Matt Cherry and Roger Diebold in that second lane. Roger trying to get them both pushed out in front of the 25, and he will. Big evasive move to the bottom. Roger Diebold 2 second, 48 of Matt Cherry to the lead. 25 of Kloosterhoos jumps up to the outside, no takers with him. Coming up on the 66 of Garrett. Following that one-car incident with the 84, Christopher Gale. He goes to the extreme outside. Allow the rest of the field to file underneath him. The first car 1 lap down. Out of the 22 cars it took the grid tonight, all 22 cars still running on the Speedway. Josh Ball making moves outside by his lonesome. Going for a little bit of side draft. Still gaining out there by himself. Situation like that, all you can do is hope a hole opens up underneath you or somebody is gracious enough to jump up top with you. Right now, he's slipping, falling back through this top 5. Right back to the 6th spot. Finds a way back in. Everybody right now at the front of the field goes single file nose to tail as they scream down the back straightaway 186 miles an hour. 188. Matt Cherry. Turn number 3. Lap 24, getting ready to go up on the board. 52 laps to go. Talladega Superspeedway in the Ole Miss 199. Athens Screen Printing Rush Series. Of the Iron Thunder Racing. Already, here we go. Pits are going to be green flag pit cycles coming up. 35, 25s, 48 coming into it. I am on that Cherry. Coming down pit side is your leader, 91 of Jackson Allen. There is from the first pack of cars that decided to go pit side. 91 Jackson Allen down on the way. Kelvin Mosier at 91 machine. Rest of the field sneaks back up on them. Allen on the bottom, Curry on the top. 80-48 of Matt Cherry. Time. Going way up the racetrack. Hold on to it. Another good look at the Storm Patterson. Works his lonesome on the outside. First round of green flag starts in the books. Christopher Gale, he may have called it quits. Car 3 laps down in the 22nd position. Ball and Patterson trying to make something work on an outside while the field being led by Bailey Curry. Now Patterson will deposit himself along with the 88 of Josh Ball in front of that 05. Three cars trying to form a second lane, headed by the 91 of Jackson Allen. And Patterson will lead his 5th lap tonight as lap 30 goes on the board. 46 to go, 46 laps left. You're tuned in watching. There's a thumbs up in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from and all that good jazz. Who are you riding with tonight? Who will punch their ticket to the Elite Eight via a win here? Talladega Superspeedway. Let us know who you're riding with live in the chat there. I'd love to interact with some fans in the chat. Let us know who you're riding with, who you want to see win Talladega, or excuse me, the Ole Miss 199 from Talladega Superspeedway. After the screen printing Rush Series of the Iron Thunder Racing League. do apologize for any prolonged moment of silence or any sniffles that you may hear during the broadcast. Ginormous head cold, trying to fight it off here. Still fighting pollen on the East Coast in North Carolina. Need a good rain to wash her down and away and be good riddance of pollen season 2021. But welcome to the warmer weather. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a holdout the next few days as cooler weather tries to take back a hold. Luckily, rain in the forecast. Boy, have we had a wet winter, wet spring. See that second lane redeveloping, led by Jackson Allen in that 91 machine. Storm Patterson still holding on. He has led 7 laps. We've had 17 lead changes in these 33 laps so far. As we run, it is Storm Patterson, Jackson Allen, Josh Ball, Dave Matson, Brandon Klusterhoos, Bailey Curran, Roger Debo, Matt Cherry, Patrick Langley, and Brian Workman round out your top 10. As we continue to spit out lap after lap. 42 to go, 34 of 75 in the books here at Talladega Superspeedway. The Ole Miss 199. You're live here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. This is the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series of the Iron Thunder Racing League. Patrick Langley has made his way back into the fold here as he goes way outside on the speedway. Up into that third lane. Riding up there by his lonesome, he and teammate Roger Debo side by side. .88.63. Creating a great working relationship so far for these last few laps. All gives just enough for what Patterson needs. Stay out ahead of that 91. About halfway to another cycle of green flag runs. Field coming up on slower cars. About halfway down the back straightaway. Pointing out of Elaine Hughes. Way on the bottom of the racetrack. Not sure what happened to that car. See what transpired between the 29 and 27. Oh, thought she just ran into the outside wall. back to your leaders. Jackson Allen going to go to the front. The 25 of Klooster, who's gonna go to the lead as start to get hot and heavy up here in the front. Maxon actually led the last lap around. His first lap led tonight, and just 2 laps ago we were on 17 lead changes. Make it 19 now. Take that back. Let's go with 20 lead changes. Not quite sure what that was, but we're halfway. And the field works their way down the back straightaway. Roger Debold, 78 of Patrick Langley on that outside. Kyle Weatherman Racing leading the field here. Lauren Patterson out in an extreme third lane. Tucking in behind the 05 of Bailey Curry. Patrick Langley going to get a lap lead here. He'll go to the bottom in front of his teammate. His other teammate. And Matt Cherry, also a Kyle Weatherman Racing machine. Just all of a sudden, it got hot and heavy up front here quick. That Cherry goes all the way to the outside. Langley going to lead his second lap of the night as lap 41 goes on the board. 35 laps to go. Will we see anybody try to stretch it a little bit on fuel mileage here? Whoa, big one up front. 63, 88, 38. Now the 91 gets turned. 89 turning their first caution of the night. Let's see what happened. .38 just drifts all the way up the racetrack. 63 and 88. 88 hangs on to it. One more time. It's like sounding like a monitor issue with the 38. Black screen. First caution of the night. You see the field coming down pit road. Now we're down and away. 78 of Patrick Langley. Lights are off. We'll have the one to go signal. Green flag next time by. Lap 5 on the board. 31 laps to go. Coming to the restart, it is the Klusterhuth Brotherhood on the front row. Row number 2, Matt Cherry, Alex Bottom, David Jedlika, Adam Strong make up row number 3. Row 40, Tressedant and the 88 of Josh Ball. Row number 5, the 29 of Elaine Hughes. She's coming going to the back. Green is out. Brendan Clisher's in that 25, got a big jump. That Cherry will just fall in right behind him. Some fast cars taken out during our first caution of the night. .30 to go as we work down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Exiting turn 4 now. Brendan Klusterhuis, Matt Cherry, Alex Bottom with a great run so far here tonight. David Jedlico rides right now in that 4th spot with Sinclair, Ally Bank Machine, Tressedot, and the 87 of Raymond Rittenauer. High, wide, and handsome on the racetrack. Trying to make that extreme 3rd lane work to their advantage as they are tandeming by themselves at the top of the speedway. Inches off of that outside retaining wall. Rittenauer going to drop to the bottom, so will the 15 of Ott. Running the field, single file as we get ready to put lap 49 on the board. 27 to go this time by. Matt Klusterhuis charging to the outside of his brother with help from the 88 of Josh Ball. Ball going to drop down to that bottom lane. Matt Quick with damage will go down a lap here to the inside. Patrick Langley, Kelvin Moser, John Garrett. And made a run from off of this, out of the draft of this pack, up to this pack, and now getting ready to walk on by your leader. Patrick Langley to the lead with 24 to go. $23 laps this time by. Left remaining here. Patrick Langley's led 4 laps tonight. 24 lead changes. At the end of tonight, we'll come out of here with the Elite 8. The way we came in, Bailey Curry leading Jackson Allen, Sawyer Ott, Preston Kyle Weatherman, Patrick Langley, Storm Patterson, Kelvin Moser, John Garrett, Matt Cherry, Roger Debo, and Matt Quick. Langley continuing to lead here. Moser trying to get that momentum rolling on that top side. Anyone of Allen trying to keep as many points as he can. Bailey Curry already punched his ticket last week at Texas Road 69. Is already nestled into the Elite 8. Coming to 20 laps to go. Patrick Langley just decides to go to the outside. Not quite sure the strategy for the 78. But nonetheless, he gives up the lead with 20 to go. Almost certain these guys cannot make it. Without stopping one more time. Klusterhuis, Matson, Cherry, bottom, Langley, your top 5. Alex bottom, going to the bottom. Give up the 3rd spot. $17 to go for Brendan Klusterhuis. Oh, wiggle out of the 48 of Matt Cherry. And he holds on to it. White knuckle moment for sure for the 48 of Matt Cherry. $15 to go. They're gonna fire for everybody but Men and Gregory. Laps ticking away. $13 to go this time by for Brendan Klusterhuis. Klusterhuis, Cherry, Ball, Langley, Matson make out the top 5. And then Gregory, David Jedlicka, Adam Schroen, Matt Klusterhuis, Tressenot round out the top 10. Tapping away, working down the back straightaway here. Nothing changing up front. Gregory and Kloosterhuis working their way up there, going to the front of the field. Inside 10 to go. That's Kloosterhuis leads them out of turn number 4. 9 laps left. 74 Workman on pit road. Hearing leader coming in this time. 88 of Josh Ball coming. 9 of Adam Strong going to pit road. Kelvin Mosier coming to pit road. And then Gregory going to try to come to pit road, but he's stuck on the outside at the moment. Here we go. On the pit road we come. Oh, contact 27-24. We all make it on cleanly. Those your leaders right now. 48 of Matt Cherry, 78 of Patrick Langley. Here comes Tressenot. 87 of Raymond Rittenauer. Go 35 of Bailey Curry, and go 5 of Bailey Curry. 35 of Sawyer. 87. And the rest of the field coming. On the binders they go. Looks like everybody's gonna make it on clean. let's see how they fare with the rest of the field as they are gaining on them now. They'll blend now on the back straightaway. Comes the rest of the field. Power stays at the top. Josh Ball and field come through the middle. Josh Ball jumps to the bottom of that 88 machine in front of the 48. Six to go this time by. Kaluster, who's still up front now. Workman in that 74, pinning a lap before everybody. Five laps to go. Well, Mosier's gonna get left in no man's land. Mosier slips all the way back. Tail of this pack. Patrick Langley on the charge on the outside. Actually, we'll get credit for that lap. Down to 4 left. Bertman and Mosier looking to go to that third lane. Ball trying to get air to the front end of that machine. Keep it cool. 3 to go. Bullhorns in the air, 2 to go from the flag stand. Patrick Langley, a nose out front. Billy Curry working that third lane. Patrick Langley trying to pinch him down. That second lane falling back with Bailey Curry. Had all opportunity to drop down in front of the 78. Stay in the third lane as we come through the tribal here. Leader will take the white flag. Patrick Langley takes the white flag with a big push from the 35 of Sawyer Ott. Now Patrick Langley goes to the bottom of the speedway. Oh, he washed up. Langley made a mistake and washes up. They all move to the bottom. Now Sawyer Ott leads that second lane. Can they get a run going? Patrick Langley gonna lose the handle on it. He'll save it. That'll give 25 of Klusterhuis, who is led most of the night. He gets loose. And it looks like Josh Ball gonna come out your winner. Wow. What a finish. Let's bring it back. Take a look from the blimp. Finish one more time. We'll get him up here to booth just momentarily. Alrighty, let's bring up. I think we may be missing our second place finisher. Double check Discord one more time. Don't leave him out if he's. Don't see him. Let's bring up E3 finisher. Alrighty, joining me in the booth now. 48 of Matt Cherry being scored in the third spot, continuing his booth interview streak. Had some good long green flag runs and One caution tonight, pretty good run there. Um, Stacked up on the bottom there, coming to the line. Everybody pushing, and nobody wanting to step out. And unfortunately, um, 25 of Calusta who got the raw end of the deal there, but you're able to bring it home a solid P3. And we saw that second lane. We've been in the past. One quick second, why got something going on with this. 1 second. All right, tonight, like in the past, we've seen that second lane took a lot more work, but tonight seems like the second lane's back to the way we're used to.
Oh yeah, definitely. We was able to get 2, 3 cars up there. Clear the front of the pack. Which as tomorrow night we won't be able to do that. I mean, it's just the package on the cup cars. It's real crappy and it needs some work. But I mean, it's what we got to race with. So we'll come here tomorrow night and we'll do it.
All righty, man. Hopefully we can continue this streak and maybe 2 spots better tomorrow night. Good luck.
Too, buddy. Thank you.
All righty, that was third place finisher. I'll check one more time. Mr. Brendan Klusterhoofs. He is not. He is checked out, maybe disgusted a little bit. But joining us now is the driver of the Hellman's 88, Josh Ball. And, man, I tell you, we had a good race going. One caution tonight, which unfortunately took out some front runners there. And you were able to kind of work really well with Klusterhoofs for the majority of the night. And you guys seemed set. And out of turn 4, you were seemed to stay with him and get him that victory. And seemed like everybody wanted to stay with who they were. Everybody was nose to tail and just a lot of log jam on the bottom there. Everybody pushing into each other, and unfortunately, that contact drove the 25 to the bottom and cost them a win there. But you're able to come home with the win, and Kluster's able to finish a close second. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna win. I had like a minute and a half of damage, and honestly, I was following Cluseus, but Cherry pushed me out of the way at the end there, and I guess when he gave me a push, I barely tagged the 25, and like I said, I didn't mean to, and sorry he didn't get the win, but I was literally just following him because I had damage. So
And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, so that'll secure your spot into the Elite Eight, and we'll definitely come back here tomorrow night. It'll be a different story. Um, as far as we talked with Cherry, getting back what we're used to with the second lane being able to form up, and tomorrow night that'll be different with the Cup cars. But nonetheless, we'll be right back here battling at it for the Ryan Sadusky Memorial. We'll look forward to having you back up here in the booth.
yeah, thanks. Hopefully we'll be able to do well there and get a good finish. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thanks.
Was your winner of the Ole Miss 199, Josh Ball, and the Elite Eight. Crunching those numbers, and we'll have the Elite Eight from Richmond Raceway for the Athens Screen Printing 150 next Monday night. We are down to the final 3 races of the Rush Series season number 5. Appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight and bearing with me as I work through this nasty head cold. We'll be right back at it tomorrow night with the Ryan